Justin Fields was surprised by his benching. Should he have been? Also, he vows he's getting another NFL opportunity. We'll talk about it. Boy Green Daily starts now.
I'm going to lose my gosh darn bananas. Boy Green Daily starts now. Zoinks!
Boy Green Daily, Boy Green Daily, Boy Green Daily. Let's go!
Put your seatbelts on. Get ready for the ride. We're the freaking New York Jets, so we're built for this shit.
Good morning, everybody, and happy Thanksgiving. I'm Paul Ested Jr., a.k.a. Boy Green. I'm the New York Jets digital reporter for Heavy.com. Welcome to Boy Green Daily, a daily New York Jets video show, also available wherever you get your podcast. Again, regardless of whether it's Thanksgiving, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, all the days, we're always here for Boy Green Daily, so appreciate your guys' support. And I guess before we start here, previously, on the last episode of Boy Green Daily,
I bet on the Jets, which is normally never a good sign, and I bet for them to win the last 2 weeks. They didn't, and now I have to shave my beard for a bet with Alon.
Whoa, mamacita. Okay, there we go. I don't know. The food was in there. I don't know if there's a bird in there. No beard. So, Alon, there you go. Man of my word. 1.5 across that thing. Wow. Okay. Whoa. I have not had that in a while. Whoa. We'll see you guys next time. Shout out to the incomparable Gator for putting that highlight reel version together. You guys can watch the full version. We went live. We actually went early. There was a cancellation at the old barber there, so we got to get in there a bit early. And so it happened around 3 o'clock, 3-ish. Again, there's a full 10-minute live video of them chopping that beard tree down. And now here's what remains. So, Pop, you're my co-host again for today, and happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving. Hey now.
Yeah.
You know, you look like, I don't know. Not sure what this look looks like, but I was going to do a GoFundMe for a mask, a Boy Green mask you can wear over that, but or a fake beard. But anyways, happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Well, I see we got a super chat coming in from our number one Austrian Jet fan. Let's see this. Every time we get a super chat here from my daughter, Zariah Luna.
Wow.
Next up, Falcons versus hair match, BG. What in the world? Yeah, I think my betting days are probably over for a bit as I recover physically, mentally, spiritually. So we're going to wait for some time for that, Austrian, but I appreciate the suggestion. I'm going to put that in the old suggestion box, and I will let you know when I refer back to said suggestion box. But no, although, to be honest, if it was a hair match, I'm sure a few people in my life wouldn't mind it since I've been called a hippie for this haircut here. So we'll see what happens. But appreciate it, Austrian. And with your $2 Euro super chat, that's another membership to the pile. Austrian is the big reason why, Pop, that this beard shaving even occurred live in the first place.
Yeah, absolutely. Shout out to the number one Austrian Jets fan. And nobody wants to see if the curtains match the drapes.
Okay, I don't know who would have possibly even thought of that, but yes, if you did, that's not an available option. Sorry. And when I start my OnlyFans, that's something we can explore. All right, let's get membership being gifted in here. Terrific. MFC, or as Pop likes to call him,
Motherfucking Chew.
There you go. Here we go. Who did that membership go to, Pop?
Jay Reeves. 3.
Not 3 Sibs. Okay. He is in the chat right now. So 3 Sibs, make sure you hit that re-sign button. In a month, we'd love to have you as a part of the family here in the Boy Green Coffee Club. 16 raffle tickets for our guy MFC here on the chat. So appreciate it. And seriously, everybody, happy Thanksgiving. Appreciate it. So thank you for all the activity coming through. Hey, look, EZ wants to get involved. Sure. Let's keep it rolling here on the program. Another super chat.
Wow.
I look good enough to get married this Christmas. Easy, are you offering? Okay, that's interesting. I will revisit that. Member for 16 months on the channel, Easy. Thank you, pal. We'll see what's in the cards. Thank you very much. So, yes, it is true. This is not some AI thing. My beard is gone. It's no longer there, and that is where we are. Okay. Jay Reeves, a.k.a. Three Siblings, throwing in a $5 super chat here on the show.
Wow.
You can't gift a membership, but thanks, MFC. MF Choo. So 3 Sibs, you just got yourself some raffle ticket action for our contest. We'll add that to your previous totals. Pop, before we get into our Jets topic at hand, it's also involved in the YouTube poll down below. What does Thanksgiving mean to you?
What does Thanksgiving mean to me? Thanksgiving is, I think of it as, I spent 10 years, 10 Thanksgivings in places I cannot speak out loud.
Thank you for your service.
And I would tell you Thanksgiving is a time of reflection and to be thankful, to be blessed as I am for everything that the family and everything else. So it's a time of reflection and thankfulness for family and for the life that we have built.
Well, that is well said. Well said. And if you ever want to run for office, that's a good answer to start with, Pop. I like it. All right, folks, here it is. Before we get into all the Thanksgiving, more Thanksgiving festivities here, let's get to it. So Justin Fields spoke yesterday, although I guess we heard from him initially. We talked about that last week where, hey, Justin, any comment? No comment. Hey, what do you think about this? So they gave that answer, and we all debated and talked all about that. This time he gave a full interview, 5+ minutes at his locker. And he said he was basically blindsided by the fact that he was benched. Can we start there, that he was blindsided or surprised? Now, I get it. NFL athletes have to be the most confident people in the world. Justin has talked about, personally for him, he has talked about all offseason that he is so confident in himself. He doesn't care about what basically anyone else says. He's confident in him. And I love that answer because quarterbacks have to be supremely confident in themselves because not only do they need the confidence from themselves, you're supposed to spew that confidence to your teammates so that they believe and you believe and all that jazz. But if we're being blunt, I mean, 4 games under 60 yards passing and go, what? I was benched? Huh? Who? What? The fact that he was surprised, wow. I don't know how that's possible.
Yeah, it's actually very interesting that Justin Fields is as delusional as you are in general speaking. But anyways,
not sure if
I would just say that I'll full disclosure, right?
Okay.
I think the Bears did very little to develop Justin Fields. They didn't help him out. They didn't develop him. There's quarterbacks over the years that we'll never know what could have been or should have been. Jimmy Clausen, there's many put in a bad situation. Brady Quinn, many put in a bad situation that are you ever going to be able to recover from that? And so Justin Fields was given, a short end of the stick in Chicago. I think that his run in Pittsburgh kind of polished the turd a little bit, if you will, but it was that more of the coaching in Pittsburgh, likely, and they really saw what was behind the curtain, which is why after a 4-2 start, they benched him and why they were not interested in retaining his rights and essentially his quarterback swap with the Jets. But for him to say that he was surprised, I mean, that's the stupidest thing I've heard of, at least since the last time you spoke, but in a long time. But it's just what? You couldn't be worse. Now, what we don't know is we don't know. If I'm Justin Fields and things are going south 3 or 4 games into the season, I'm going to the coaching staff, and you've seen quarterbacks do this in the past. I need to run these. They get with their quarterback coach. They get with the offensive quarterback. These are the plays that I can be successful with the team that I have. It's unclear if he did that. He seemed like a very assertive person. He could have done that when he came out of the closet from crying. But to think that he was surprised by that, I'm just speechless.
Yeah. Again, it is incredibly bizarre. But whether or not he should have been surprised, I don't think there should be much debate outside of the Justin Fields residence. I think everyone believes, boy, why didn't it happen sooner? Is what some people could be arguing. And it was set to if Tyrod Taylor didn't get hurt. So, I'm just surprised it didn't happen earlier. But here's the other one. During Justin Fields' conversation, he vowed that, I'm going to paraphrase, although I guess I can read the direct quote here from Rich Semini here on the program. Let me get to it. I had it pulled up, but it jumped around here. Let's see. Yes. So this is from Justin Fields. Quote, "You kind of just have to look at life from a positive perspective. I'm blessed to be in this position. I know I'm going to get another shot. That's all that matters at the end of the day. So when I do, I just have to be prepared for that moment, be the best player I've ever been on the field." So do you believe it's the poll question right now? So if you go to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/boygreen25, it's a poll that's floating out there in the universe. And the question is as follows. Do you think Justin Fields will get another shot to be an NFL starting quarterback? I'll answer it first, Pop, and then I'll throw it to you. I think absolutely not. And hopefully this question is interpreted in this way. Will he ever start an NFL game again? Probably. Inevitably something's going to happen, whether it's here with the Jets, Tyrod gets hurt, and he's currently the QB2 until a change happens from AG. He didn't indicate, I listened to his press conference yesterday, he didn't indicate that that's at all closed or there's some dramatic change happening. So he's one injury away from getting on the field. But I think what the question is really about, will a team ever trust him again to be a full-time starting quarterback week one, Justin, you're the guy, as opposed to just randomly starting another game? And under that premise, no, I think this was his shot. Third team in 3 years. Jets gave him $30 million guaranteed. They say, hey, you're our guy. They crowned him immediately. I think this was his shot to prove whether he's going to be the starter for the Jets or some other team. I think he proved emphatically that he is not the guy. So, no, I don't think he will ever be a full-time starting quarterback again. He will start games again, but that's not the same thing in my mind.
Yeah. He is it's a two-step delusion. Like, what? I can't believe this happened. I'm racking up 62.3 yards a game. Yeah. So will he ever start again? Be the starting quarterback? Let's be very clear. Will any team in the future ever say, this is our guy, this is our franchise guy, like the Steelers didn't, right? The Jets definitely did. The Bears did. Will it ever happen again? The answer is no. He's never, and frankly, he was in the best situation he could have possibly ever have been in the quarterback. And I'm talking about like Tyrod. I think if Tyrod started the whole year, Jets win at least twice as many wins, if not more. Right? All these one-score games, he would have done more. He would have at least thrown the ball downfield occasionally. So they've seen Justin's body of work. I think is really only, and who needs him, right? And so he's your backup. It's got to be you have the faith in the health of your starter, or you see something in the backup that you're developing him, or like Tyrod, he could come in and win some games for us. I don't think Justin Fields fits any of those criteria. I would expect, similar to what we talked about before, if I was the Pittsburgh Steelers, obviously not because he was just there, but Pittsburgh Steelers would be a team like that would sign him with the realization that we're going to use you in the Wildcat. We're going to use you in the slot. You're going to be / 5.0, right? That's what you can bring. That's what you can bring to an NFL. Your speed, your ability to run in the open field. We can use that on our team. We probably don't need you throwing a pass unless it's some jet sweep. And there's the other thing that, on a trick play, he opens a lot in the bag when you put him in motion. But as a starting quarterback, absolutely. And if they are, I don't know who it is. We could go through all the teams. I've gone through them in my head previously. We walked through them. I don't see him even. He'll probably get signed by somebody. But, I just don't see it.
Yeah, I'm not. I agree with the overall sentiment. I don't believe he's starting quarterback anymore. I'm not quite as low on you on the end of your answer. Like maybe he gets signed, possibly he gets signed. I think he could be a backup quarterback for somebody for a variety of reasons. One, he doesn't appear to ever ruffle feathers. He just does his thing. He's not very assertive. I think the assertive people are the ones that were like, oh, can that guy ruffle feathers if he's in the room and he's lurking over whoever the starter is? I don't think that exists with Justin, so that's good. And then I was listening to some of these insider shows of the Jets' final drive, not this week. I haven't heard any with Thanksgiving I haven't been consuming any of those kind of shows. But last week, they were talking about how Justin Fields could be intriguing to another team because whether you have a mobile quarterback like a Jalen Hurts, Lamar Jackson, that sort of fits the style, or you have a normal starting quarterback, and Justin Fields is so different that when he comes in there, the defense is like, whoa, we prepared for a pocket passer, and now Justin Fields has entered the game. We're not prepared for this at all. And they sort of, Zach Rosenblatt and Connor Hughes of SNY and The Athletic, respectively, suggested, man, that would be an interesting wrinkle to have, both for potential Wildcat stuff, but also in a general sense, if the starter ever got hurt, the other team would totally be thrown off whatever game plan they had prepared for all week because of how different he is.
Yeah, and there's also the option, and it doesn't happen a lot. It happens a lot in college, right? Some of these teams with a weaker starting quarterback, you could go, okay, on the 4 series, barring X, Y, or Z, in the 4 series, that's the Justin Fields series. We have these 3 or 4 scripted plays, right? We're not going to let him go out there and make some decisions. We're going to go out there. Here's your 3 or 4 scripted plays, Wildcat, play action, blah, 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 blah. Those 4 plays, this is a Justin Fields drive. There is value in that, and that the team probably did not prepare for it. Now, you do it a couple times, they might be able to figure it out, but you have to, it stresses the defense because now you've got to prepare for both opportunities. So it's definitely something you could do with a package just for him with specific series. But beyond that, negative, Ghost Rider.
I did see that Alon is in the chat saying, very, very proud of you, Boy Green. Well, now that he's in there, I guess I could hit this with another play. In case you missed it, this happened.
I bet on the Jets, which is normally never a good sign, and I bet for them to win the last 2 weeks. They didn't, and now I have to shave my beard for a bet with Alon.
Whoa, mamacita. Okay, there we go. I don't know. The food was in there. I don't know if there's a bird in there. No beard. So, Alon, there you go. Man of my word. 1.5 across that thing. Wow. Okay. Whoa. I have not had that in a while. Whoa. We'll see you guys next time.
There you go, Alon. A bet made, a bet followed through with, and here we are. So, lot less beard.
Yep. So there are times that I might have questioned your intelligence.
Sure.
Maybe have a nickname or two for you, whatever they may be. But I'll tell you this: Esdens, and for the good or for the bad, and it's mostly for the good, you have my name. And Esdens have one thing, if nothing else, integrity. So I'm proud of you for sticking to your bet and doing what you said you were going to do.
Lannisters, we always pay our debts.
That's correct.
There you go.
We also don't always have the weird thing with our sisters. So.
Well, God, I only hope so. That is not the case, of course. And yeah, I'm not going to go in that other direction. So yes, if let's just keep it. We'll keep it down the straight and narrow here if we can. We have over 100 people in the room. Like the video, hit subscribe again. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. We'll have another show coming out at 3 o'clock. It's Boy Green Meets Woody. We have the top 5 things Jet fans should be thankful for. Hope you guys enjoy that. That'll be coming out at 3 o'clock later today in between all the football festivities. And then we have this show, obviously, that's happening right now. Pop, is there anything else? I've got some other Jets topics, but I'll probably save those for the show tomorrow about the Jets receiving a lot of good news. I'll explain what that means on the Boy Green Daily tomorrow morning on a Black Friday. But Pop, anything else you wanted to get to before the fans?
Yeah, just 2 things. I will say that for the first time in a long time that I can remember, all 3 games today are good. And you can almost never say that, right? So you've got the Lions and Green Bay.
Great.
That's a great game.
That's a rematch.
Cowboys and Chiefs, right? Everything on the line. That's fantastic. And then the NFC North. Right?
AFC North.
AFC North, thank you. Ravens, Bengals, right? Joe Burrow coming back, right? You may look past that one, but the Ravens got to win. Joe Burrow's coming back with something to say. So normally you got a couple stinkers out there, and even tomorrow's game is really good.
Yeah, that is Bears Eagles on Black Friday, 3 o'clock.
Yep. So, but before we turn over, I would like to say how thankful I am for our family, for your lovely Imamji, for everything that she does. And I'd like to be thankful for all the troops that are not home today because they are protecting the country, putting themselves in harm's way for our benefit. So thank you to the troops for taking care of us. And happy Thanksgiving.
Yes, well said there. Well said. 100%. We're allowed to do this silly jet show and spend time with our families for and at Thanksgiving because of the men and women of our armed forces and their countless sacrifice. There's your Imamji, by the way.
Shout out to Imamji.
There you go. Snowball makes all of our emojis for the channel. So if you are a member to the channel, it's another reason to be a Boy Green Coffee Club member, is because you have access to all of those custom emojis are all made by our friend Snowball from Jets Worldwide. Wide. Yeah, there you go. A lot of wide. Let me pull this up because of all the memberships and everything that have been and super chats have been flowing so far. Here's what is up for grabs. We also not pictured is an autographed Marty Lyons hat that's back at the New York residence. But you guys only have a few days left. Again, I think this is one of the coolest giveaways we've had in some time, and it's a beautiful autographed Marty Lyons jersey signed off to the Boy Green Coffee Club. It comes with a certificate of authenticity. This came straight from the Marty Lyons Foundation. They do wonderful charity work, which is terrific. And then stitched at the bottom of that jersey is all of his accomplishments. Playing for the Jets from 79 to 89, former first-round pick, college football Hall of Famer, Ring of Honor, and all that jazz. And, of course, part of the New York Sack Exchange, baby. So the one and only Marty Lyons. If you want a chance to win that beautiful jersey, and you guys can frame it, you can wear it, you can do whatever you want. It's up to you out there in the universe. And thanks to Carl, a loyal Boy Green Coffee Club member, we have an autographed Marty Lyons hat accompanying that jersey as well. So if you guys want to get involved, I highly recommend it. Hit that money sign on YouTube, Super Chat, Super Stickers, gift channel memberships, or as always, in the YouTube description down below is how you guys can join the Boy Green Coffee Club for only $2.99 a month. You get all the perks of the Boy Green Coffee Club and a raffle ticket for that Marty Lyons gift, which, again, I think is pretty sweet. One of the best deals in YouTube land, in my opinion. So make sure you guys take full advantage of that here on the program. All right, let me see if there's anything else to get to. I don't believe so. I will reiterate some of the Thanksgiving messages my father just shared. Football and family, those two things, and food, of course. A lot of F's, a lot of F's to give today. I don't know if that's always the case for my dad there. So food, family, and football, which is great. So the football is going to be terrific. It's great to spend time with the family. It's great to be up here. Obviously, we're here in the New Hampshire area for this celebration of getting a chance to hang out with each other. The older you get, and folks, I'm sure a lot of you already know this, the harder it is to get family together. Everyone's got different things, and you're just kids at the parents' house. You're just there, and things are just happening. We all take it for granted, and then when we're adults, we're all different parts of the universe. And boy, we have this big work appointment. We have this big other thing. It's inconvenient to fly here or drive here. Just make it happen, people. You can't get the time back. That would be the advice. So for anyone who is lucky enough to be with family right now, terrific. If you're not, FaceTime, phone call, do whatever you can to share and spend a little bit of time with the family. So happy Thanksgiving. Mr. Fulton, hey, Paul, what happened to your beard? I don't know how many times I could play this video, people. I'm going to be honest. I'm sure you guys, it's also, you guys can go check it out on your own. The shortened version that Gator just created is up on YouTube Shorts and Instagram, and it's also up in the full-length version in the live section, so you guys can check out the beard getting hacked away by I was going to say by a butcher, but not true at all. Actually, it's a professional barber, and she did a wonderful job, and thank her so much for that as well. And yes, prayers out for the National Guard. We did just see that story on the news last night. Terrible news there in Washington, D.C. So, again, our thoughts and love were sent out. I have not seen any of the news this morning, so hopefully only positive updates with their recovery. I don't know if you saw anything, Dan.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything, but yes, prayers for them and their families.
Yes, during a tragedy, during this very, supposed to be heartwarming time. From that perspective. Number notch and Jet fan asking for a Chris Boyd update, BG. The only thing I don't know is if he has been released from the hospital, but the good news is he's breathing on his own. He's walking around, which is good. So we've gotten a few of those updates from the AP and then from a lot of the Jets beat reporters that are also following the story. So it sounds like he's going to make a full recovery. Blessed be he. When guns are involved and bullets are involved, you never have any idea anything can happen. So AG gave a very positive update. I believe that was on Friday of last week, a little less than a week ago, about he's going to make a full recovery. And he just had a baby as well with his wife. So again, thank goodness It's a very scary situation, but it looks like they're going to be very. There's going to be a speedy recovery, which is terrific and good for Chris Boyd. All right, we'll do this. We'll open up the phone lines next, and we will wrap up the show after the phone calls coming up here on Boyd Green Daily.
1, 2, 3. Boyd Green, Boyd Green Daily, Boyd Green Daily, Boyd Green Daily. I'm talking Jets football, man. Boyd Green Daily, Boyd Green Daily, Boyd Green Daily. The New York Jets Football Club. Offense, defense, special teams, watch Jets football with Boyd Green. Everyone, J-E-T-S, Jets. Boyd Green, Boyd Green Daily, Boyd Green Daily, Boyd Green Daily. Talking Jets football, man. Boyd Green Daily, Boyd Green Daily, Boyd Green Daily. Offense, defense, special teams, watch Jets football with Boyd Green. J-E-T-S, Jets. Let's go!
There you go. Hey, I mean, that's going to be in the running when we do our top 5 things we're most thankful for as a Jets fan coming up at 3 o'clock today. That tailgate may have to be pretty high on the list with everybody coming together. But you guys will find out in a couple of hours. Again, 3 o'clock for Boyd Green meets Woody. All right, let's go to the phone lines. We'll take phone calls for a little bit of time here before we cut off for the Thanksgiving holiday. And again, you guys can also check out at 3 o'clock Boyd Green meets Woody. All right, let's jump over to the phone lines. Up first is the Hepster.
Oh, hey guys, happy Thanksgiving. Just a quick thing. What was the reaction of the kids when they saw the beard without the beard?
Okay, I'm glad you said this. So my son he's like, up full beard, no beard, up Dad. And so that was awesome. That was a wonderful feeling. And he jumped into my arms when I came in. And then my daughter, Zariah Luna, I came up to her, was like, hey, and she went, no. And she just turned around. And nope. And then like at one point later, so like I'm like, okay, this isn't happening right now. We're going about our night, and she's doing other things, I'm doing other things. And I come into the bedroom and she's in there, and I'm like, huh? And she went, nope, and then just like tried to find where's an escape hatch, get out of here. Eventually, throughout the night before she went to bed, she was like, Dad, hugs and all that stuff. So she got over it faster than I would have thought. Thank God.
Right. And Tatiana, she could have been like cheating on you or something, right? You're like a whole new man. It's like
100%. I know this is a different world, man. I'm still getting used to it. Again, a lot lighter in the head area. I'm not carrying as much weight up there, so that's
kind of
great.
Tilting back a little bit like this.
Yeah, there is right. It's a weight imbalance. My brain isn't like right. I'm like, oh, okay, what's going on? Yep, there's that one.
Happy Thanksgiving, guys. Peace out.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you so much, Shep, and thank you guys. So we can share a few words. You guys can share maybe something you're thankful for as we're going through the callers. Again, we'll get to a few callers here, and then we'll put a bow on this puppy. And yes, as Jack said, she looked and said, "Wow, that could have been could have been a great story." I shouldn't have let logic into the way of a good story. So and facts, but very nice. Go ahead.
We haven't seen anybody famous on here in a while. Other than you, obviously.
Well, here you go. Let's change it. Mr. Famous Fulton right now here on the program.
Hey, now.
Well, good morning, Paul. Good morning, Pops. Happy Thanksgiving, you both.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, Mr. Lockwood.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. Thanks.
Yeah.
Sorry, I've just not been feeling myself lately.
Well, I hope you feel better, pal.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I've been got a cold.
His internet's off.
Yes, it is.
Mr.
And Gonzo.
Yes.
All right, Mr. Famous Fulton, happy Thanksgiving. If your issues fix, we'll bring it back. You dropped yourself, so I didn't press a button. My hands are over here, but hopefully fix it. Sometimes StreamYard has a couple of issues. All right, let's go back to, how about some easy action?
Hey.
Happy
Morning,
Thanksgiving.
gentlemen.
Good morning.
Hey, happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Oh, here's someone famous. Yeah, let's see if you can see this guy here, right here.
Oh, I didn't know there was a doctor in the house. Okay, Dr. Seuss, little cat in the
No,
hat.
yeah.
Very
The
nice.
Cat in the Hat, man.
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah, I
That's a
got
good
these
mug.
cups for my sons when we were down in Florida in Orlando.
Oh, nice. I like it.
This one was for my son David, and my son Jamie has one, but his broke. But
Oh,
whatever.
well, that's all right. I love the live action Michael Myers Cat in the Hat movie. That's a real classic.
Oh yeah, that's good. You know, it was funny because this week I was watching the original Austin Powers movie, and I saw Goldmember also.
Oh,
was
yeah.
laughing.
Well, hopefully you saw the
I-
second one, too, The Spy Who Shagged Me.
So funny, so
Yeah.
funny.
A good trilogy.
But anyway, Pops, I want to thank you for your service. And I know you can't talk about it because some of the stuff is still classified. And you could tell me, but then you'd have to come and kill me.
Yeah.
Which is what my cousin Bobby, he was a captain in the Navy. He was actually, here's just a funny story. I remember going to his house when I was a little kid. You know, he's like 3.5 years older than me. And he had these signs all over his bedroom, these big round signs that said, Seabees can do. Navy, right? Were you in the Navy?
Yes.
Well, my cousin Robert Raines wound up being the top CB in the East Coast of the United States. He was the commandant at the Philadelphia Naval Base.
Wow.
Well, there you go.
That's impressive.
That is.
But he knew from when he was 8 years old what he wanted to do. He went to VMI, graduated with honors, the whole bit. Yeah. So shout out to my cousin Bobby, who
Thank
was
you for
a
his
Navy
service.
captain.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
He was going to be, he was going to be an admiral, but he retired before that because, you know, being in the military, the private sector just pays so much better.
Yeah.
So now he's a civil engineer at an engineering firm, and they actually do a lot of military contracts.
Excellent.
He was a good patriot. He's the one who told me when COVID was coming out, you better start stocking your refrigerator up.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you on COVID, we were at the radio station and my producer said, I think, Paul, this is getting pretty serious. I'm like, it's like swine flu. Like it's a thing, but it's not going to be a thing. And then all of a sudden things started shutting down. And then all of a sudden I was at my house. So, yeah.
When you think back to 2000 and the end of 2019 and the beginning of 2000, doesn't it seem like it was another lifetime?
It does. Absolutely.
And it wasn't that long ago, but it was like such a drastic change. And now we're back to normal.
Yeah, which is pretty crazy.
Except for the politics. I mean, we're pretty much back to normal with our day-to-day lives. I mean, people hanging out, going to parties and all that stuff. And yeah, it's just we people, you know, humans, we survive. We figure it out.
By the way, resilient bunch.
Your beard looks good, man.
Oh,
It
thanks.
doesn't look bad.
Yeah, this is a new world over here.
And I wasn't kidding, man. Maybe you should just go get the justice of the peace and just go get married.
There you go. Hey, if she likes it the same way you do, maybe she will.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a big deal. I mean, at this point, I mean, you got 2 children. You're very much in love. Your families are together. I mean, we're only talking about a gold band and a piece of paper at this point.
That's true. You just got to push it over the goal line.
Yeah, it's got to do.
But his red zone percentage is low.
You got to do the tush push, baby.
That's right. Yeah.
Oh,
maybe
I'm sorry. That was just so wrong.
Hey, now, what the hell?
But seriously, gentlemen, you have a great Thanksgiving. And I made my green bean casserole yesterday, and I'm bringing it over to my sister's house. And
Beautiful.
We got a lot of guests, and we got 22 people coming over.
Wow!
I think she made I think she made like a 27-pound turkey. She said,
"Oh, there
that's
you go,
a big bird."
So, that's a lot of time in the kitchen. How long did it take you to make that green bean casserole?
That's so easy, man. It's like 8 cans of the French cut green beans, 2 cans of cream of mushroom, 1 can of cream of chicken. I got the 2 small, the 2 bushels of the portobello sliced mushrooms.
Nice.
Some not the grated, but the flaked Parmesan cheese.
Ooh.
A little bit of
a
little bit of breadcrumbs. And you just mix it all together. And what I did with the mushrooms is I sauteed them in butter and parsley and onion and garlic powder. Well, actually, onion, what do you call it? The minced onion and garlic powder. So I cooked the mushrooms separate. Then I poured that into the 3 cans of the soup, mixed it all up, and then slowly added the drained green beans into it, and then the cheese and the breadcrumbs and stuff, and mixed it all up. And now it's been sitting overnight. Now it's going to go in the oven and bake, and it'll be delicious.
Great. I'll let Chef Kevin Gilbert know. Okay, he's got some competition, baby.
Well, everyone else just uses green beans and mushroom soup. No, man. And I usually use 3 different soups. I use the cream of celery, cream of chicken, and cream of broccoli, and cream of mushroom. But my niece is allergic to celery and carrots and nuts and stuff like that. So I just was very careful how I made it this year. But it's delicious, man.
Well, I'm glad that you made it easy. Shout out to you and the family. Happy Thanksgiving, my friend. And thank you for sharing the secret recipe. Like I said, I'll have to share that with the old chef there. All right, let's go back to the phone lines. Uncle Indy's up next.
Good morning, gentlemen. How are you?
Top of the morning.
Very good. Very good.
What's on the menu today, Pops?
Let's say turkey, ham, stuffing, mashed potatoes, green bean casserole, not with that communist cream of chicken in there. I don't know what that's about. Cranberry sauce, corn, mac and cheese, and the brown and served rolls. Yeah. So there you go.
And some pies.
And,
have you already started cooking?
The turkey is in the oven, and my lovely wife made the ham yesterday. So.
Oh, fantastic! I've got a fresh butchered pig. Been on since about 4 o'clock this morning.
Hey now.
Wow, look at that. Look at that kitty purr. Wow.
But yeah, and then we'll be having some macaroni and cheese with crab meat that'll be going into the smoker about noon.
Fancy. Hey, by the way, there's a special call coming through. Go ahead. Nope.
What's
This
that?
is a great look. This is a great.
That's a great look.
That's a great bad shot look right there. Let me get a close up on this. What the yikes?
What
the hell is going on there? Oh, there he is. Okay, we've got him. We've got him now. Go ahead, Badshaw.
There's Brother Badshaw. Good morning. Good morning.
My old boy Indy, I had to come to North Carolina and dethrone him Sunday. You getting some food cooked, Indy?
Oh yeah. We've been cooking since 4 o'clock this morning.
I got you. Well, we're just leaving the cabin. We're headed back to Arkansas, about to make the long drive back home.
Oh, well, I noticed the force in the Carolinas are starting to leave here. You know, that's. I knew something was off.
Yeah, we're getting the heck out of Dodge. They didn't have enough Hardys for me. But no, I just wanted to holler in real quick and say thankful for everybody on the show. I think you hit the nail on the head, Paul, with what you said about getting with family. If you can't get a hold of them, or if you can't go see them, call them, all that good stuff. My service is kind of cutting in and out, but just wanted to thank everybody. Happy Thanksgiving, and I'll get off here.
Okay, thank you, Badshaw, and safe travels to you and the lovely pal as you guys head on back. So salute there.
You guys have a fantastic holiday, and BG, you look fantastic without that beard.
Wow. Okay. I've heard a few people say, "Hey, it's Badshaw," and I'm like, "All right, what a great compliment." Badshaw, gets a lot of attention, so that's great.
Well, you could have been compared to, like, I don't know, Easy or something like that. So at least
That's a good point.
But hey, you guys have a great day today.
Thanks,
All right.
pal.
Happy
Appreciate
Thanksgiving,
it. There he is. Uncle Indy, joining us here on the program. I believe to wrap us up here, we have Mr. Famous Fulton back and a special friend. Who's this Mr. Famous Fulton?
Well, Paul, this is This is
Wait,
Sweetie.
can I guess? Is this Mr. Lockwood?
Mr. Lockwood.
I don't know. I don't know if it is or not, but
No, let me go full screen. Who is this? Whoa.
That reflection
Okay,
in the
look at
eyes,
those
is
eyes.
a little.
Well, this is Sweetie. She's I think she's 13. She's the one and only. She's the only one cat. So actually, we have two cats. One is Sweetie, and the other one is Autumn. So yeah, we got two cats, one dog. So yeah, we're just living the dream.
Oh, that's awesome.
Is it too late for you to do your final re-performance of your lines from the play?
Yeah, can you give it to us one more time, Mr. Fulton?
Sure. I can do that.
Great. Here we go.
I'm gonna try. Let's see. Oh yes. Oh, why, Don Lockwood? How are you, Mr. Lockwood? I for sure. Anything I can do for you? And you, young lady? You sure are lucky lady. Good night, Mr. Lockwood.
Woohoo. Oh, yeah, baby. Let's do it. Wait. We need a proper, intense clap here. Here we go.
Very nice.
Mr.
Very
James
nice.
Fulton, thank you for gracing us with another performance.
Thank you.
The Oscar Grammy
Yep.
Award.
And what is you guys' Thanksgiving Day food before I go?
Okay, Pop, lay it on us.
Yeah, turkey ham, and he left. Turkey ham.
He said before I got up, so you had
Before I
to go
go.
quicker. Where's the 40-yard
All
dash?
right, and I've already said, but yeah, turkey ham. Thanks you. Your Imamji makes a phenomenal Thanksgiving meal, and we got to do a shout out that your sister is also here.
Okay.
Kaylee is here as well. Fiance Paulie the third. We're celebrating his birthday tomorrow at Santa's Village.
Yep, sorry.
And Zozo, cousin wreaking havoc. So
Yeah.
it's good. Your mom and I are going to go do a turkey trot.
Sure.
And
Gobble,
your
gobble.
sister, so that'll be good. And there you go.
Okay, well, hopefully that's the other thing you do with that sister, huh? Anywho,
Listen,
there,
Joe Dirt.
Hey, by the way, Pop, why don't we do this to finish us off? We'll end with football. You said there's 3 games today. Let's pick them.
All right, let's pick them.
Let's go.
So we'll start off with
first game.
Green Bay and the Lions. And the Lions are at home.
2.5
They both
point
have
favorite.
been I'll go with the Lions.
Yeah, we saw this game week 1. It was one of the shockers where Green Bay destroyed Detroit. We're like, whoa, didn't have that on the bingo card. Thought it would be a good game, and Green Bay destroyed them. I would be shocked if Green Bay swept Detroit, especially the way Green Bay's looked. It's been very inconsistent. They have a very impressive record, but the way they've been getting some of these wins, I don't know. Even though the Lions, I don't know if you're aware of this, Pop, but they have an absolutely terrible record on Thanksgiving, which is crazy. They had lost like 8 in a row prior to last year where, we talk about, did this team win it or did this team lose it? Eberflus let the time run out at the end of the game in bizarre fashion. I'm pretty sure I was here when that happened. So I also have Detroit. Let's go through the other 2 real quick here, Pop.
Yep. Chiefs at the Cowboys. I expect, Quinn to continue to help the Cowboys defense.
Sure.
And I do not believe the Chiefs can keep up with the Cowboys. I think it's a solid win by the Cowboys.
Can't keep up. Okay, that's interesting. Well, the Cowboys are a 3-point underdog at home. I would have liked that line a little better at 3.5, but I will take Dallas because I think the only way I see the Chiefs winning is by the same way they sort of won it in the Colts game, squeaking out a field goal and weird things happen. And so yeah, I'll take Dallas in an outright victory, as I will with Detroit. And then finally, Ravens-Bengals. Bengals are a 7-point underdog on the road against Baltimore. I think that's an easy line to cover for Cincinnati. These games are always close to the AFC North and Joe Burrow's return. I think and Jamar Chase's return after #Spitgate. So I think Bengals definitely cover. Who wins is a little bit more up in the air.
Yeah. I'd love to say that Joe Burrow comes back and dipshit comes back from Spitgate. Their defense is just so bad.
Yeah.
I mean, they're just so bad.
Terrible.
I don't, and you look at last year, Joe Burrow's chucking the ball around the yard, and still in most cases it was not enough because that's how bad the defense was. I think Joe Burrow coming off the pine after an extended absence is going to be some rust. I tell you, if this game happens in 3 weeks, I would pick the Bengals 100%. As it is, it's the defense is too bad, and Joe Burrow is going to have a little struggles having just come off after a massive layoff.
Yep, I'm taking the upset. Give me Cincy, baby.
And we're not doing the point bullshit, so it's straight up.
No, I'm explaining just to the fans. I think that's good to hear what the current Vegas lines are from that as well. And then one last super chat squeaking in here. I'll get to this real quick before we sign off. Every time I get a super chat here from my daughter, Zariah Litta.
Wow.
Easy, thanks for the super chat. How bad did the Vikings fuck up getting rid of Darnold? Diana Rossini actually had a piece come out on this on Wednesday, I believe, where she talked about that Daniel Jones was a choice. Obviously, he was inside their building. Sam Darnold was a choice, and Aaron Rodgers was a choice. And they said no, basically, to all these guys within reason. They didn't go the mile that it would have taken to retain Sam Darnold. They didn't go the mile in terms of money that it would have taken to keep Daniel Jones because they believed in J.J. McCarthy, and J.J. McCarthy has been awful. He's the lowest rated quarterback in a variety of categories, including completion percentage. So long story short, they did fuck up, but I'm happy for Sam in Seattle. They're blowing it up, and that is what is most important. Well, everybody, we're going to wrap up the show. Thank you so much. I hope you all have a very, very happy Thanksgiving. Easy. I will add that to your previous super chat totals for this month. We will have another program. It comes out at 3:00. That's Boy Green Meets Woody. Hope you guys enjoyed that one where we review our top 5 things we're most thankful for as Jet fans. Pop, any final words?
Nope. Have a safe and healthy Thanksgiving. See you tomorrow, Coffee Club.
Gobble, gobble. We'll see you for a Black Friday. Take care, everybody.